We are tracking Ida right now. It's a tropical depression moving through central Mississippi.
The storm leaves behind a trail of destruction in Louisiana and Mississippi. At least 2 people have been killed, but the death toll is expected to rise. Search and rescue operations are underway, and about 1 million homes and businesses are without power, including all of New Orleans. We sent Eyewitness News reporter Nicole Kahn to New Orleans to cover this storm.
She joins us live with the Ida aftermath and the recovery efforts. Nicole?
People here in New Orleans are comparing Hurricane Ida to another big storm, Katrina. And New Orleans is without power again for a second night in a row. That's why it's so dark here. No street lights, no stoplights, no interior lights as far as you can see. And one man who went to go check on his business today, he had his own storm comparison. It certainly wasn't what NOLA auto repair owner Joe Corona expected to see when he came to work.
It was built for over 20 years. Even Katrina didn't suffer any kind of damage like this.
He just did a major remodel to his business.
Took down the metal walls, put up the cinder block walls, thinking that this was going to be even better for storms and everything else that we got coming our way.
Now he's got a major repair bill coming.
Part of you wants to quit, and part of you says, man, you got through it before, you'll get through it again.
He knows it'll be difficult and expensive, but he's not willing to let Ida win.
We got 10 families that work out of here, that depend on this place. So we don't want to quit. We've been here a long time. And we're just going to figure a way to get through it.
That way, at least temporarily, is a plywood wall.
We'll continue to work. We got customers' cars in the shop. We got to get them going.
But it could be a long time before New Orleans as a whole gets going again. Power is expected to be out for weeks. Even when the lights do come back on, they may not always stay on, says power expert Joshua Rhodes from the University of Texas.
They may have to do blackouts for a while if demand goes really high, like if it gets hot and everybody wants to use their air conditioner at the same time. If demand in the city exceeds the supply that they can bring in.
Rebuilding will be an even slower process without power to help power the cleanup. And Texans, we can definitely relate to this. Remember the February storm where we were without power for 4 days? It's a lot like that, except New Orleans, they're facing having no power for possibly up to 6 weeks. Reporting live from New Orleans, Nicole Kahn, KENS 5, Eyewitness News.
Nicole, thank you. We're thinking of everybody in New Orleans tonight. And for a look at where that storm is right now, let's turn to Weather Chief Bill Taylor. Bill?
Aaron, central Mississippi kind of starting to move into western Alabama tonight. 5 states down, 11 to go on impacts from Ida. You can still see huge spiral bands of very heavy rain through Atlanta and nosing north into Tennessee. They can't handle any more water right now. Deadly flooding just last week. And notice that the storm track takes it into the northeast to impact some major U.S. cities by midweek. We're looking at winds between 25 and 35 miles per hour. But the thing about Ida, this system will still be a very effective rainmaker. We still have 2 systems out in the Atlantic brewing. Tropical storm Kate should not have an impact on the United States mainland, expected to move north, but on its heels is a system that's got a 70 to 90% chance of becoming Tropical Storm Larry in the next few days. Aaron.
All right, Bill, thank you. Some people fleeing Ida's path are here in San Antonio. One downtown hotel let evacuees stay for free. Hotel Havana is providing the free stay until Wednesday, and we're told all rooms are completely occupied. Our neighbors in Louisiana have a long road to recovery.
That's why KENS 5 and our sister stations across Texas are joining forces for Texas Cares Hurricane Ida relief. Money raised will go to the American Red Cross Ida relief efforts. If you'd like to donate, there are 3 easy ways to do it. You can text IDA to 210-366-0020 or open your camera and scan the QR code you see right here. You can also go to kens5.com/donate. Every bit helps as Louisiana deals with the Ida aftermath.